Hello everybody. Today I got Ketron EventX. This is going to be introduction video, like kind of comparison Ketron EventX to SD90, just small comparison, and we will see some similarities, some differences, and this intro video is going just to be first video in series of video that I'm going to make later, and I'm going to talk about this EventX a lot. I will analyze this instrument. We will talk about quality of sounds. We will listen to the sounds, listen to the patterns. We will see which kind of functions do we have comparing to other previous models. But for now, let us just start with basic comparison and what is main difference between those two modules, sound module that you can see in front of me. Left SD90 and right EventX. Both of them are professional sound modules, professional arranger sound modules. So there is no concurrence, there is no company that is making something like this on this level. So there is no competition, and nobody can, you cannot compare that with anything else. But what is very important and what I really like, that Ketron is making actually models that have all options like flagship keyboards. So there is a kind of competition between Ketron, Korg, and Yamaha in terms of keyboards. Every company is trying to make good keyboard, the best keyboard, to get to, that keyboard to the market, to sell it, and to have great instrument for us musicians and for them. They enjoy to making those instruments. We enjoy to playing them. So that's why it is very nice from Ketron that it gives us opportunity that in package or module we have all those functions that we can find in keyboard. That is making me happy because I am traveling all the time, and to me is the most important thing to have something that is usable that I can take with me on plane. I can go somewhere and I can just use controller and have whole package of the keyboard, and I don't need to carry keyboard around because it's much bigger and it will cost me money. Now let us compare those two instruments. When you are looking at them, they have a lot of similarities. Approximately the same size, the same weight. Now both of them, they have a touch screen in the middle. This one on Ketron SD90 is slightly bigger, but on Ketron Event it has much better resolution and nicer colors. You can see that on this video. If I'm recording that with camera, you can see that this is more visible than this on SD90. But if you are recording with camera, but if you are looking at the instrument, then SD90 is really good. It's good resolution, visibility, everything is fine. Some problem is only if you have to record, then some reflection with camera sometimes is not visible to record it. But in reality, if you are looking at that, it looks great. Now, around you have buttons, here as well buttons, but on Ketron Event you have a little bit more buttons because Ketron EventX has more functions. Then you have sliders, here you have 6 sliders, and here you have 7. It is very important if you are using drawbar organs. If you have more sliders, it is a great idea to have them. On right side you have 5. In the middle you have this wheel and those commands that you can find on both of them, same functions. But down what I like in Ketron Event, this part where variation is highlighted with this color, so it's much easier to find it. You can go directly to that part where what is highlighted, and you can see variation A, B, C, D, and you can see that you have variation button. Then you can they can give you different, if you engage it, different kind of activity in this variation. So those are similarities. What is difference between those two models? I will point just to 3 main differences why I think you should move from SD90 to EventX. But before I tell you those 3 differences, I will tell you something about sound quality on both models. Both of them sounds great. Both of them, they have great sound quality. if you want to have sound quality that you don't need to move to Event to get better sound quality, because SD90 sounds already excellent. And now you are going to listen sound from SD90. I'm going to play SD90. So let me play something on SD90, some style. Beautiful sound. As you can see, I can layer sounds, piano plus pad. Look at that. So it sounds great. Now let us listen to the sound of Ketron Event. Now I'm going to choose piano. Just a moment. Grand piano. Okay, let me play style. Sounds great. But remember, if we go to SD90, so both of them are great instruments and they sound great. So if you are looking for a great arranger keyboard in shape of sound module, you can buy SD90 or EventX. In terms of sounds, both of them sounds great. But there is some bonus that you will get if you buy EventX. Now depends if you need that bonus. You can spend 1,000, a little over 1,000 euro more to buy EventX. If you don't need those functions, just keep buying SD90. It's a great instrument. I will mention just 3 things what I think that are the most important differences between those two models. First thing is drawbar organ. Now I'm going to engage this drawbar organ, and I am going to just make sure that I'm on Event. I'm controlling both of them with Novation, just changing template. You can engage Leslie. With slow Leslie. fast. Now you can move sliders. So this function you can find in EventX, but doesn't exist in SD90. That is first reason, very important reason to me. Okay, next one, intervals. Now, if you want to use instrument and play different intervals, upper, lower intervals, doesn't matter which one, thirds or whatever, in every scale, custom scale intervals, you can have it with EventX. This is C major, upper third. You can have minor, harmonic, natural minor. You can have any scale. You can make any interval, upper or lower. You can save it and use it. You have performance for that, and you can organize that in performance. So intervals are very important. You can control it by turning on or off. So that is second reason. Now, as a performer, all your solo that you are playing with your right hand, it will get like a richer sound, rich sound with several instruments in proper scale with proper intervals. That is something that I really like, and something what was missing in SD90. I used to play other arrangers keyboard. When I moved to SD90, I moved because I like sound of that keyboard. But I always was missing that function that I had previously in Korg or Genos, Yamaha Genos. But still other functions that have SD90, they pursued me to sell my Korg and Yamaha Genos and go with Ketron keyboards, especially rhythm section. Now with EventX, that is solved. Not only solved on the best way, like nobody ever had it before, and nobody has this kind of manipulating with intervals in arranger keyboards. Something like that doesn't exist in Yamaha arrangers or Korg arrangers. They have something, but they are limited, very limited, and a different way. And Event has advanced functionality for this kind of performing. That is second reason. And third reason are live instruments, live chords, guitar chords, live bass guitars, user chords, user guitars. So we have now, in SD90, we had live drums. And we have live guitars, but factory. But this time, we have like something that is called real chords, real bass, real instruments, so that we can use and we can make them, sample them. We can use like loops, and you can use them together with style. That is innovation that has Ketron. Other keyboards, they have something that is usable, but comparing to Ketron, in Ketron is that more advanced, more it has more usability, and it's simple and advanced in this possibility of using those live chords and live instruments, real chords, real instruments. So those are three main reasons why I think I should move. Actually, I already moved from Ketron SD90 to Ketron EventX. So that is my first video. There is another differences, of course, but other differences are, I would say, improvement of the functionality that we can find on SD90. Now it is improved on Ketron Event, for example, drum mixer, drum sets, and for example, sampler. Okay, sampler is still in process of finishing. There is a lot of things that they have to do those things to make it sure that everything is working without any problem, and they are working very hard, but it is it will take some time. It is hard work to do, so but I think it will be success and it will be sold, and in future we will see all benefits of new functionality that we can find in Ketron if you are using samples, multi-samples, and sampling mode. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and please subscribe and pay attention for my next videos. And I'm going now from now explore event and talk about everything. I will go from the point to point, and in every video I will just take one thing and I will explain how it works, and it will be helpful for you. So please subscribe and follow my channel. Thank you very much. Bye.